The NFL playoffs is finally here, and today I will be discussing as to which team will be advancing to the Super Bowl and who will end up winning it all. Now, just to give a quick overview as to who made it to the playoffs on the NFC side, we have the Chicago Bears, the New Orleans Saints going head-to-head, along with the rematch in the NFC West between the Seahawks and the Rams. And the final matchup will be Washington and Tampa Bay, with the Green Bay Packers taking the bye. Since they have the home field advantage and don't necessarily have to worry about an extra game play, Green Bay is viewed as the favorites coming out of the NFC, though I don't have them making it to the Super Bowl. The Packers do have an explosive offense led by the MVP favorite of Aaron Rodgers. However, the loss of their best offensive line, which was David Bakhtiari, and not having a consistent defense is the main reason why as to I don't have them making to the Super Bowl. But going back to the wild card round, I do have the Saints, the Seahawks, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers advancing to the divisional round, which will lead to the Seahawks and Saints matching up. In favor, I will be going with the New Orleans Saints since they're more of a complete offense and defensive attack compared to the Seahawks, and they have the home field advantage. And going back to the Green Bay Packers, they will be matching up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they have met up previously, and the last time they did so, it was a blowout in favor of Tampa Bay. Now, this time around, it will be in Green Bay since they have the home field advantage. However, Tampa Bay is well more balanced on offense and defense compared to Green Bay, and even though they are well less experienced compared to the Packers, they have the most experienced player in the NFL on the roster, which is Tom Brady. And the last time Aaron Rodgers went up against this defense, he struggled mightily with the amount of blitzes and constant pressure he was receiving, and it's only going to get worse with their best offensive lineman, David Bakhtiari, being hurt and not being able to play. So because of that, I do have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers advancing to the conference championship to face the New Orleans Saints for the third time. And for this one, I'm going to side with the New Orleans Saints. They are the most well-rounded, most balanced team in the entire NFL, and they have won in a variety of ways, including missing out on some of their key players between Drew Brees missing out a chunk of the season and Michael Thomas not playing pretty much the entire season. So if the two were to meet once again, I do have New Orleans advancing to the Super Bowl. As for the AFC, we have the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens, along with the Steelers and Browns, and last will be the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. I have the Bills, Steelers, and the Titans advancing on to the next round, which will lead to the Bills and Steelers matching up once again. For that matchup, I do have the Bills winning out. Even though the Steelers have one of, if not the best defense in the NFL, I just don't believe that the Pittsburgh offense will be able to help out their defense, especially with them going up against Buffalo, who has arguably the best offense. And on the other side, the Kansas City Chiefs, who will have home field advantage throughout the playoffs, they will be going up against the Tennessee Titans in a rematch of last year's championship game, and I expect the same results with the Chiefs winning out. It's just that they're just way too explosive, way too much offense for the Titans to even slow down. And their defense, for the most part, is pretty much average to below average. So I expect Kansas City to advance, leading to a 1-2 matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. This will most likely be an explosive offensive firepower attack with some of the best quarterbacks going head-to-head. And I do have Kansas City advancing to the Super Bowl. Even though they have some deficiencies on the defensive side of the ball, it's just that their offense more than makes up the lost cause on that side. The Bills have a solid defense, but is inviting the run in order to give up big passing plays down the field to opposing offense, which was the reason why the Chiefs had a successful run game against the Buffalo Bills earlier this season. And I expect the same if the two were to meet again. Now on to the Super Bowl, which I have Kansas City versus the New Orleans Saints. If the Saints were to win, it's going to have to be because of the limited explosive plays that they're going to give up against the Chiefs and the suffocating defense in the red zone, since the Kansas City Chiefs is in the middle of the pack in red zone scoring percentage. If it's a low-scoring game, the advantage goes to the New Orleans Saints, but nonetheless, I do expect it to be a high-scoring game. The offense overall just has too many weapons between the receivers, along with the running backs and tight ends, and having the best quarterback in the NFL on their roster being Patrick Mahomes. It's the reason why I have the Chiefs as the favorites winning it all, beating out the Saints in a high-scoring battle. That's all for now, you guys. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with others, as I will see you guys next time.